Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today I am going to review an interesting and highly relevant TED talk titled Use Data to Build Better School by Andreas Schleicher. The talk focuses on very important questions. How can we measure what makes an education system successful, and how that information help us build better schools? Schleicher explains the role of PISA and OECD program for international assessment, which compares the knowledge and skills of students around the world. The context of this talk is important because education is often judged through traditional measures such as grades, degrees, or years spent in schools. But Schleicher argues that we also need to understand whether students can actually apply what they learn, think critically, and solve problems in new situations. Now let's brief talk about this speaker. Andreas Schleicher is an education researcher and the head of PISA at the OECD. His work focuses on comparing education system internationally and using evidence to understand what helps students and schools perform better. My next part of this review is that main idea of the TED Talk. One of the main ideas of the TED Talk is that data can help us see what is actually happening in education. PISA does not simply measure whether students can remember information. It looks at areas such as reading, mathematics, and the ability to apply knowledge to unfamiliar problems. It also provides information about broader factors connected with education systems. For example, अगर एक स्टूडेंट मैथमेटिक्स का फार्मूला याद कर लेता है तो इसका मतलब ये ज़रूरी नहीं कि वो उस फार्मूले को रियल लाइफ में अप्लाई भी कर सकेगा या वो रियल लाइफ में अप्लाई भी कर सकता है. असल लर्निंग तब नज़र आती है जब स्टूडेंट्स अपने नॉलेज को न्यू सिचुएशंस के मुताबिक क्रिएटिव बनाता है, उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करता है. Another important message is that high education performance and quality don't have to be opposites. Schleicher points to education systems that achieve strong results while also providing opportunities for students from different social backgrounds. The talk also highlights the importance of teachers. High-performing educational systems tend to give teachers professional autonomy, opportunities to develop and supportive environments in which they can their teaching practices. My next part of this TED Talk is that my critical analysis. In my opinion, the strongest part of this TED Talk is the idea that data should not simply be used for ranking schools or countries. It should be used for learning and improvement. This is very important distinction. For example, अगर एक स्कूल का रिज़ल्ट कम आ रहा है तो सिर्फ उस स्कूल को कहना कि तुम्हारा रिज़ल्ट ख़राब है ये काफ़ी नहीं है. हमें ये देखना चाहिए कि प्रॉब्लम कहाँ है, टीचर्स की ट्रेनिंग में, लर्निंग इन्वायरमेंट में, करिकुलम में या स्टूडेंट्स को मिलने वाली अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ में. I also appreciate Schleicher's point that we cannot simply copy and paste one country's education system into another. For example, Schleicher कहते हैं कि हम किसी एक कंट्री के सिस्टम को दूसरी कंट्री में कॉपी पेस्ट नहीं कर सकते हैं. Different countries have different cultures, resources, and social conditions. However, international data can help policymakers identify common factors and understand what is possible. So data should be a tool for informed decisions, not a substitute for human judgment. My final part of this TED Talk is my final thoughts. To conclude, use data to build better schools is a powerful TED Talk because it encourages us to look at education through evidence rather than assumptions. My biggest takeaway is simple. We cannot improve what we don't understand. Good data can help us understand where improvement is needed. फॉर एग्जाम्पल एजुकेशन का मकसद सिर्फ स्टूडेंट्स को एग्ज़ाम के लिए तैयार करना नहीं बल्कि उन्हें फ्यूचर के चैलेंज के लिए तैयार करना है. अल्टीमेटली बेटर एजुकेशन रिक्वायर्स गुड डाटा, स्ट्रॉन्ग टीचर्स, good opportunities and genuine belief that every student can succeed. So this is my today's TED Talk reviews. I hope so you are all enjoy and learn more from this. So this is my Muhammad Abubakar Farooqi, also known as Farooqi MicrosoftWala. Thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.